A family facing two fights, one to find their son's killer, the other to keep his legacy alive. At 10 o'clock, we tell you about the cold case involving former JU football player Rico Tillman.
The team captain was stabbed trying to break up a fight outside an Arlington nightclub nearly 15 years ago. His killer remains a mystery. Sam Kavares is back to tell us why Tillman's family says their son's legacy at JU was lost and how the school stepped up to make it right.
Rico Tillman considered playing football at several colleges when he graduated from Miami Northwestern High. His parents say their son chose Jacksonville University, JU, because the team was brand new and he wanted to be part of a program from the ground up. So when the Tillmans found out the school their son loved had not protected his legacy like they had wanted, they called us here at News 4 Jax. Rico Tillman was not just an ordinary player for JU's first-year football program. Coming out of high school, his father, Ricardo Sr., wanted him to attend Bethune-Cookman. But Rico told his dad he wanted to be part of something special and help build JU's brand new team. Tillman made a statement in the Dolphins' very first game.
He said, put it up in the air. I threw it up. He got it. 65 yards later, it's a touchdown. First touchdown in JU history.
The 20-year-old wasn't just a star player on the field. He excelled in the classroom and was twice voted a captain by his teammates. And in the spring of 2000, his loyalty to his friends cost him his life.
We got a call late at night on March the 19th that Rico had been stabbed.
Police say Rico's friends got into a fight outside Jazzco nightclub off Arlington Expressway. When Rico stepped in to help, he was stabbed and fought for weeks to survive.
And I had no idea that he was going to pass. You know, this went on for like 3 weeks that he laid up in there very, very sick. You know, and he, at the time before he got real sick, he said, Dad, I hurt so bad, I don't wish this on the person that did this to me.
Not on my worst
That's
enemy.
the type of kid my son was.
Infection set in, and Rico lost his fight.
They took him out. I say, Rico, I love you. He said, Dad, I love you. And that was the last thing I heard from him.
Now, police were searching for a killer, and Rico's family was searching for a way to preserve their only son's legacy.
They glassed off his locker, retired his jersey, and the highest athletic award you can win at JU is the Rico Tillman Award. So I need to know, does that still exist?
But when teammates returned to campus for homecoming years later, they found that it didn't. His memorial, his personal items, his legacy was lost.
It hurts knowing that, you know, a school that I love so much, that I can walk back into a locker room just to see my best friend's memory is no longer there.
Renovations to the team's locker room caused the items in Rico's locker to be misplaced. To Tillman's teammates and family, a change in coaches and school administrators over the next decade saw Tillman's memory fade on campus.
I think it's very disrespectful for them to do something like that. Like I said, I mean, he loved the school. I buried him in a JU football jersey.
When we sat down with new athletic director Dr. Donnie Horner, he said he understood what needed to be done. Dr. Horner spoke with Rico's former coach Steve Gilbert and other people who have been part of the football program for the 2 years that Rico played.
People have a recollection of him, so I empathized with the family, and I said, wow, this is such a tragic story. Let's really dig into this. I saw it as legitimate from the very beginning.
Horner told school president Tim Cost about Rico's story. Both saw it as an opportunity to honor a student athlete who meant so much to his teammates, coaches, and his family.
You know, Mr. President, if we're gonna break ground here and honor the memory of a former player, this is probably the young man to do it for.
At JU's final home game this season, the school welcomed the Tillmans and several of Rico's former teammates back to campus for a special celebration to retire his number 8, the first in team history to ever be retired. His parents say it's a special moment they will never forget.
Let's have a big round of applause for number 8, Rico Tillman.
Since current coach Kerwin Bell took the job at JU, the team has honored Rico's memory by giving the number 8 to a player of high morals and character. You saw that at halftime at the ceremony where the Tillmans were given a framed white road jersey with the number 8 for the family to keep. Dr. Horner says the green home jersey will now hang in the football team's locker room as a reminder to future players, the type of example Rico Tillman set for all future Dolphins. Sam Kavares, Channel 4, the local station.
Now, Rico Tillman's family has one last fight to have closure, the struggle to solve their son's killing. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Cold Case Unit says if one person comes forward with one piece of evidence, it could help them find the person responsible. If you can help, call Crime Stoppers at 1-866-845-TIPS. Any information you have can help, and you don't have to give your name.